Rapping.
I did it myself.
Oh, did you? Oh, let me see. I hear something. What is that? Oh. Oh, Mark, this is lovely.
These things come in sizes. I didn't know that.
Oh, a silver rattle. Oh, it's such an elegant gift.
Well, she's an elegant kid.
Oh, look what you did. Oh, you had it engraved with love from Uncle Mark. Oh, she's gonna love this. Oh, thank you. Oh, you're too extravagant. You know that.
I'm not.
Oh.
I've got some great news, though. Remember that interview I had the other day? Well, it went well. I mean, very well. In fact, I'm expecting a pretty firm offer from the Riviera Club right here in King's Cross. Very posh place.
Mark, I know the Riviera Club. It doesn't hold a candle to the chateau.
Well, I got a great deal. They're being very generous.
You know, the move is going to cost you a fortune.
Brooke, it's for a good cause. You and Laura are a lot more important to me than moving expenses.
I just feel like I'm uprooting you. I'm costing you money.
Do you want me around?
Yes, I want you around, but
okay.
I...
Then it's settled. End of discussion.
What am I going to do with you?
I have several suggestions. But it won't be a problem, I promise. I want to know about Tom. I want to know if you've seen him since his last explosion.
No, I haven't seen him, and I haven't heard from him, and that's fine with me.
Does that mean you don't want to see him anymore?
I don't want to deal with his tantrums anymore. Wait a minute. Wait. I think she's awake, so I'm going to go up and check on her. I'm going to take the rattle, see if it has her seal of approval. Oh, it's so nice.
Oh, I might have known.
Don't you try and sweet-talk me.
I'm here to see Brooke.
Look, if you had any smarts at all, you'd get in your car and you'd go back home.
The hell with you!
Tom, Brooke doesn't want to see you.
What kind of concert?
Well, it's a local club called Rendezvous. Jesse Hubbard is singing there tonight with his new partner. I think you'd enjoy it.
Sounds like fun.
Well, then let's go.
I'm not dressed for a nightclub.
You are for this place. It's spelled Rondayvoo. Rendezvous. Did you get the picture?
I think I do. Let me get my jacket.
Greg.
Hi.
How you doing? You holding on?
I'm doing okay.
Bet you're missing Jenny, huh?
A day doesn't go by that I don't think about Jenny or remember her. Or feel surprised sometimes when I turn around and she's not there.
Yeah. You wouldn't be human if you didn't feel like that.
But I can't feel sorry for myself. Yeah, keeping busy, you know, is good for me. And hey, that looks great. That's perfect.
My, pretty as a picture.
Mrs. Fargate, why don't you come with us? I bet Jesse would love it.
No, some other time, darling. Because give Jesse my very best.
Oh, I sure will. Sure.
Myrtle, do you have a minute? I got to talk to you.
Come on in, of course.
Thanks.
This is, you know Greg, and this is Sheila Thomas.
Hi, am I interrupting something?
Nothing. We were just on our way out anyway. It's okay.
It's nice to have met you, Donna.
Yeah.
Good to see you.
Enjoy yourself, darling.
Thanks, Mrs. Fargate. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye now. They're going to see or listen to Jesse singing at a club called the Rendezvous.
Oh, it's unbelievable.
Yeah, isn't it? But I hear Jesse's very good.
Oh, no, I mean that girl's resemblance to Jenny.
Oh, yeah. And she's like Jenny in lots of ways. She's quiet and considerate. Of course, there was a time when I didn't think I would ever forgive her for trying to impersonate Jenny. And then I realized that she was a kid and that August Svensson was using her.
Sure looks like Greg forgave her, too.
Well, they're just good friends. A lot of people still don't trust her too much, but she's beginning to fit in. Anyway, come on, sit down. What's this you want to tell me?
Well, I was hoping you'd ask. I want to tell you about the plan I came up with
What plan?
to gain full ownership of the Glamorama.
Oh, Donna. You know Phoebe's never going to sell it to you.
Oh, yeah, I know that. That's why I had to find a way around her. So I talked to Tad Martin. He's going to try to buy it.
Oh, honey, Phoebe knows that Tad doesn't have that kind of money.
Uh-huh. But his mother-in-law does. Now, doesn't it make sense that Edna would want to buy that half of the Glamorama just for Tad and Dottie?
And Tad would give it to you, huh?
You got it.
Oh, what a marvelous idea. Gosh, I hope it works. You know, it really would serve Phoebe right after the way she's treated you.
Aunt Phoebe, I know I probably shouldn't butt in like this, but Daddy mentioned that Tad wanted to buy the Glamorama, your half of the Glamorama.
Oh, Dottie, that's actually his mother-in-law. Tad certainly doesn't have that kind of money.
I think it would be a good idea.
You do? Why?
Well, I've got to confess that some of my reasons are selfish.
Ah, I doubt that. You have a selfish bone in your body.
Aunt Phoebe, it's been real hard on me, the way Tad keeps bothering me.
But I think it's downright criminal, and if it doesn't stop, I'm going to get an injunction.
Well, it might solve everything if he bought the Glamorama. That way he would be busy and well, he couldn't bother me.
Well, that would be a blessing for everyone.
I think it'd be better for Tad, too. It might even help his home life. And since Mrs. Ferguson is buying this for a joint venture for Tad and Dottie, then that means they'd be working together as man and wife, and hopefully it would bring them closer together.
You know, Helen, you amaze me. I mean, why are you so concerned over that little cad's welfare?
Oh, I was just thinking of myself.
I'm not so sure of that. I mean, you're going out of your way to try to make things easy for him.
Well, it would be easier for me, too, Aunt Phoebe, and well, we were friends once.
Oh, he did nothing but make your life miserable.
He made his own life miserable. And, you know, I think Tad is hurting just as much as I am.
Well, whatever it is, it couldn't be enough.
We've all suffered more than enough. And, Aunt Phoebe, I know it would be better if you let Tad buy the Glamorama. For the first time in his life, he could honestly earn a decent income.
Well, for one thing, I'm sure Edna would give me a good price.
And he could support his family, feel like he was somebody.
You know, come to think of it, actually, he and Donna rather deserve one another. Well, Henry, I've been thinking about every single word you said. I really listened. And you have compassion, and you make a lot of sense. And if this deal would get Tad Martin out of your hair, then, well, then I think I'd do it.
You mean you'll do it?
Yes, why not? I mean, what have I got to lose? Not very much, and I might even gain a lot.
Come on, are you sick or what?
No, I'm not.
Then what are you doing here?
It's not a big deal, you know. You don't have to get so...
Dottie, if it's not such a big deal, then why won't you tell me what you're doing here?
Well, I happen actually to be visiting a friend. She's having an operation. She just had one, actually.
Who?
You don't really know her. She still goes to high school with me.
I thought you were supposed to be driving up to Rhode Island to see Benny.
I am. It was on the way, so I just decided to stop by.
I'm not buying this. I mean, I'm not buying any of this. Why did you freak out when you saw me at the elevator?
Well, you know, you surprised me. I mean, why are you here?
I had to drop down off. He had a meeting with the chief of staff, so I brought him over.
And what if I don't believe you?
Well, then we'd be even. But there's a difference. I mean, if you don't believe me, you can ask Dad.
Well, okay, I might just do that then.
Fine, go ahead. No, let's go see your friend.
Tad, you know, it's after visiting hours. Come on. You know, this just happens to be a really strange coincidence that we're both here at the same time.
Oh, honey, there you are. Listen, we've run into a snag, and you can't leave yet.
Okay, Dottie. Now you want to tell me what the hell's going on?